Here's Smartline's Autumn 2020 National Housing Market Update.
Since the end of 2019, the market has been characterised by buyers coming back. On the other hand, we have seen very low listing volumes.
And if we look at what's happened more recently, we've seen a number of interest rate cuts, and that's continued to drive more demand for people to borrow and purchase properties.
Up until now, it's been premium suburbs that have seen the strongest price growth. We are, however, seeing this extend to cheaper suburbs and from houses to apartments.
If we look in New South Wales, the Hills district is showing some quite strong growth. The premium markets will continue to be quite popular. In Melbourne, I think the areas where we'll see strong demand are those areas in the inner city of Melbourne. And in Tasmania, Hobart's still showing some pretty strong growth.
The suburbs seeing the highest views per listing on realestate.com.au do tend to be premium suburbs. These include places like Albert Park in Melbourne and Paddington in Sydney. Other areas we continue to see high levels of demand include Gold Coast and regional parts of Victoria.
Demand's up about 20% from where it was 12 months ago. Again, we have started to see it ease a little bit on the back of COVID-19, but I think that the important point to make is that we are still seeing a lot more buyers now than we were 12 months ago. Lending conditions are a lot more favourable than they were 12 months ago. So overall, conditions for the housing market are better.
As prices start to rise again, we are seeing concerns increase around affordability. We're also seeing high levels of distress in bushfire-affected regions.
COVID-19 is clearly the biggest challenge for the market at the moment, but that's really offset by the fact that interest rates are very low. We still have a lot more demand than we do have sellers at the moment, and we know that real estate agents are looking at private viewings for people wanting to look at properties to deal with social distancing. Even virtual tours of homes as well is becoming more and more popular. So there's ways to ensure that transactions continue to happen in the market. In terms of whether it's a good time to buy now, it's an interesting question because interest rates are the lowest they've ever been and really can't go much lower than they are currently. But it's the lack of confidence. But if you are confident that you're going to hold on to your job, that your wages aren't going to be trimmed, there's probably not going to be as many buyers out there in the market over the next few months. So it could be a good opportunity to potentially get a better price on a property. But overall, the trends in the lending environment are that lending is becoming more freely available, interest rates are lower, and usually that would mean more demand for housing, but these are really unusual times at the moment with COVID-19 happening. If you need some help bringing to life your property dreams, contact your Smartline mortgage advisor today.